Blitzkrieg is coming! Yeah! Let's start unpacking. Join us. Welcome to Adventures by Rob and Sharing History, the place where outdoor lifestyle and history come together. Hey everybody! Yesterday I paid a visit to my favorite wargame shop, tabletopper.com, and they had the new Blitzkrieg starter set, so I got myself the Maginot line. I really like that one, because now I can build German and French forces, but also make the really exotic French camouflage schemes. So I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna start building and painting. They were kind enough to give me a poster, so that's really cool. It will get a nice spot in my hobby room, not in front of the books, because then I can't see my books and we can't have that, can we? So, well, I actually had to make some room for this one, but let's start. It's nicely wrapped, so you're damn sure it's a completely new one. Ho ho ho! Ta 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 ta! Plastic, lots and lots of plastic. We like it, we like a lot of plastic. Bases, dice, rulebook, unit cards, more rules, build instructions. Let's take a closer look. Well, let's get started. Ha! You've got commander figures in resin. You've got German crew for the Pak 38. You've got French infantry. Now, I did notice there's a difference in the armies, because the Germans only have the crew for the Pak 38 as infantry, and the French have 2 hull sprues. So that's the difference. You've got, of course, the Pak 38. I'll show you guys the close-ups later on. Hotchkiss tanks, more Hotchkiss, Samurai tanks, and more of them, and more of them, and more of them. Oh, that's a lot. Another Pak 38. Panzer 2 tanks, more Panzer 2 tanks, Stug, gotta have your Stug. This is of course the early B Ausführung, more Stugs and more Stugs, a lot of Stugs. You've got your dice set. Basing plates, unit cards, rulebook, building instructions, and core rules. Don't know yet what that means, but I'm gonna find out. So first of all, we've got the core rules. It's like a fold open booklet. They look like basic rules. Some of you guys might have noticed, but I'm really a noob at wargaming. So I'm gonna try my hand with a starter set of bolt action, and I'm gonna try my hand with this one for Flames of War, and see if I like them both, or if I like one or the two better. So I'll keep you updated on that, and I will also film my very first wargame practices with a friend. But yeah, first I gotta build my army, so that will come later. We've got building instructions, if I can get them opened up. This is really easy. As we say in Dutch, a kid can do the laundry. infantry and how to base them, examples for painting. I don't think I'm gonna use the examples given on the box, because the French do have some really nice and exotic painting schemes, and I wish to try them in this scale. So we've got unit cards, with statistics, how to use them. Panzer III, Tank Company, Panzer II, and a summary for German movements. And the same goes for the French, a summary, movement orders, and all the unit cards. Cool. Nice and sturdy cards also, in a little plastic protective sleeve. I'll probably going to replace that in due time. A basic Flames of War rulebook, so I've got some reading to do on my breaks. Now let's go to the good stuff. The French Samoa tank. Looks like only one option to build, just as it is. Details nice. Not so many parts, so it should be quick and easy to build. The Hotchkiss. Same story. Detail good enough. One turret. Actually, it looks like we've got some turret options, so check the manual for that. And I like the French suspension bits, and these look really nice, so it'll be fun painting them up. And those were the French tanks. But we've got more German Stug. And oh, it's a Stug and Panzer 3 in 1. That's why I thought there were so many Stugs. So you can actually choose to build either a Stug or a Panzer 3. I'm gonna stick to the manual for this one, as this is my starter force. And I want to build it like they say I should. There's some nice track detail in there. It's not only bits of striping, it's actually some track detail on there, so that's nice. Turret looks a bit basic, but when painted up should be okay. And we've got a Panzer II for the Germans. Hull detail, turret detail. We've got another version there. What's the difference? Oh, there's some minor differences in details. You can see it like this more. The box is different. This box and details are different. This box and detail is different. So it's probably just a different version. I'll have to check my references which version is what. And again, the suspension units, basic but good enough in this scale. When painted up it will look really good. What else do we've got? The Pak 38. Basic gun. Maybe I'll model one with the shield folded up. We'll see how that goes. I see I don't have a spare shield, but you can make the Nebelwerfer out of it, but that's for later war, of course. For now we'll stick with the basic Pak 38. You can also put on the big rocket for later in the war, but I don't think that's appropriate for early war, so We'll see what the manual says on that when we start building. Crew for the Pak 38. It's actually kind of nice crew. It'll be hell painting them up this small. I'm used to a little bit larger. 1/72. And we've got the French crewman. I see a mortar. I see some machine gun. I see some submachine gun. Greatcoats. Normal uniforms. So we can make some variation in the uniform. That's always fun. That's it. The rest is only more of the same. Oh, I can show you still the tank commanders in resin. Some of them have broken off, so I'll leave the baggie closed so I won't lose them. But we see some French officers' hats. We see some German helmets. We see some German hats. So there's quite some variation in there. We've got the typical German pose, leaning on the turret hatch of the tank, sticking his head out. So that's fun to represent for our wargame. Before I close this video, I will show you the paint scheme I've got in my head for the French. I've got a book from Histoire about French tanks, and it really has some nice camouflage schemes. So, this is the one. It's actually a good reference book. It gives you some basic details on the units, but they've got some nice paint schemes in here. So here you see some of the more exotic colors used by the French. I'm gonna try my hand at some of these. I'll make every tank a bit different. Maybe it's not historically correct to make them all different, but I don't need to be historically correct. I can just make what I like. That's the good thing about modeling and wargaming. I really like the schemes with all the bright colors. I'll see if I can find some for the samurai as well. Should be in here. Well, took me a while, but I found the samurai. Still in the same book. They also have some nice colorizations. Here with the blue and the different shades of green. So I will definitely include the blue. It's really different. And they've got a green brownish theme also. If you want to go French, you gotta get this book. For the Germans, I pulled out an old tank power I still have lying around. It's from the Panzer Colors 1939. And it might not be completely correct for the French campaign. It's with the Panzer Grey with the dark brown striping on it. But just to give them some variation, I don't want to make them all Panzer Grey. I will make one or two with the brown striping from the early war. Because who knows, maybe some are still driving around. Prove me wrong. Well, as a Dutchman, I am kind of sad I didn't include the Dutch in their Blitzkrieg. Well, as a Dutchman, I am kind of sad they didn't include the Dutch in their new Blitzkrieg wargame. But who knows, might still come, or well, maybe we can make our own figures and rules for that. We'll see how that goes. Let's get started with this one first. Learn the basics and then see if I will build a larger army or stick to a different game or don't go wargaming at all. But I looked at some people playing Bolt Action yesterday, and I actually am quite excited to try them both. So we'll see how that goes. For now, start with the Blitzkrieg. Thank you again, Tabletopper, for getting me my package and for this lovely poster. I'll put a link to the shop below just to make it right for you. And see you guys in the next one when I start building.